So welcome to the Red Room, our second episode, second season. We've survived this far. I'm Fabes. It's the Red Room with Fabes. It only matters when you're in the Red Room. Now, it is a low budget production. And that's the reason why Bob is here, who's my mother's neighbor's son. Jobless at the moment. So he had a couple of cameras. I thought I'll put it together and get this thing going. We've got some really interesting guests in the past. Today, my guest is young, spicy, and has an amazing aftertaste. Just add 2 cups of flour, 4 cups of chili. That's Bob's Korean fried chicken recipe. I'm sorry. My guest today is actually very super young and talented. She's a woman. She acts. She raps. What else do you do?
On occasion. Mainly acting and hosting.
Softly.
Mainly acting and hosting.
She acts and she hosts. I think she's a model as well. Somewhere along the line, she tried modeling. She's a YouTuber. Please give it up for Amelia Henderson.
Hi guys, what's up? It's good to be here.
Welcome to the show.
It's very red, huh?
It is called the Red Room.
Oh, I see. If only I still had the red hair, then I would have really blended in.
I know, right? It's amazing. I'm glad you're not talking about how we use this cheap cloth to...
No, I'm into it.
No,
I'm into it. I think it's good. You guys should see the other side. It's even more red over there.
Wow, you're good. Everyone that came here has exposed me how cheap this production is.
No, it's okay.
I should have had you as my first guest.
Oh, but listen, do you see who they afforded to be the host? I wouldn't call it a cheap production if you were in the seat.
Wow.
That's so nice, right?
I know who wrote this script. I'm going to have to change all of this now. She's being nice to me.
Hey!
Oh, man. But, okay, so please go ahead and tell us, what do you really do for a living?
It was such a good question. I guess, like, when people ask me this question, I just say I'm in entertainment because it's kind of difficult to break down when we work in a smaller industry. So you have to really expand laterally as much as you can.
Absolutely.
And therefore, you have to kind of end up wearing a couple of hats. So I'm an actress predominantly and also a host. But yes, I do model sometimes. And then I also do a lot of like content creation sometimes. I dabble in it.
So what kind of content do you do on YouTube? Because I've never seen any.
Yeah, it's like I'm really trying to aspire to be like the Red Room. But quite frankly, I wouldn't recommend that you watch it yet because we're not at the level where I could possibly compare. So, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, but hopefully one day I get there. And when I do, I'll send you some links.
Great. I'll send you the couch and
Oh, please do. We need some color in the room. Everything's really beige at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You need some color. You need to invite me on the show.
Oh, actually, I do.
I'll add color.
Perfect.
Brilliant. Right?
I'm down for it.
Okay. So you do some of that stuff. I mean, you did radio.
Yeah, I did.
That was the first time we met.
That's when we met. Actually, this is about to get really sweet and sentimental, which I'm not sure the Red Room is a good place, but you were actually the first person who took me under your wing on radio. And I was really, really grateful for that. And I've never forgotten. Forever one of my favorite influences. I was so happy you were there, honestly. I would have struggled so much worse in radio if you weren't.
I think we're done for today.
Push up. Kidding.
But yeah, so what was radio like?
Radio was interesting. I think radio is actually arguably, in my experience of all of the different things I've done, probably one of the most difficult jobs I've ever had. Trumps TV every single time because you have to completely rely on your voice to emote, right?
Absolutely.
So like, I'm a hand talker. So
right.
It was a...
I'm Indian too. I'm a hand talker.
Yeah, I'm like sitting there like this, and I'm like, "Wow, people are not getting it, huh?" I feel like radio is a challenge for me. I respect it, and I respect the people who are doing it, but I don't think I'm on the same level of where I needed to be with radio. That's why I left.
Right. Okay. So what was it like the first time when you met me?
You were very like welcoming and very bubbly and a little intimidating. Because you knew exactly what you were doing. So I walked in and I was like, oh, now I have to, this is the standard, like this is the benchmark of what I need to be.
Please make sure my boss is listening to this.
No, really. Really. And I was like, oh my God. And then I remember you like giving me a masterclass on how to use the panel. Considering I'd already been to 10, that was the one that actually stuck. So I'm like, So this is how the pros do it. So if you do it like this, I'm going to do it like this.
Right.
And that's how I ended up not making any mistakes in terms of paneling on radio.
So you're a Gen Z.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You work really hard. You're always trying to upgrade yourself. I would say you're always trying to do better. You're working on your skill. What went wrong? Because I know Gen Zs who can't hold a job for 5 days.
Oh, you see. So what went wrong is I'm actually not a Gen Z. Although I would love to be one.
Oh, so you're older. We're not talking about age.
We're not talking about age. We're not talking about age. So what happened is I'm actually caught in the intersection of millennial and Gen Z. I'm like right there on the border. So this is kind of like, it's
So
giving
you're
Hannah
a
Montana.
Zillennial.
Wow!
Come on.
Yes!
I read this stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm a zillennial, which is actually brilliant because I get to be the best of both worlds. So it's very much like, you know, it's also the fact that I'm mixed also. It's this is my entire life. I get to be whatever I want. It's really nice. Right. So on days where I want to be taken more serious, I'm like, no, I'm a millennial. And then on days where I'm like creative, that's when I channel my inner Gen Z, comes out, does the creative work for me. So that's why I'm not like exactly the trope.
So the day you called me your radio daddy.
Yeah, my radio dad.
I was crushed.
Were you?
Hang on a minute. This is where we add the sound effects.
Oh.
We put cheap production. I was crushed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dad's own thing.
That was the day I realized I was old. I mean, I've heard people call me brother and uncle, but never daddy. But then I thought about it, and it's special because no one else calls me the radio dad.
There we go.
Yeah.
You were like a role model. I meant it in a positive way, I think.
Of course, I took it in a positive way.
That's good.
After I got over,
the heartbreak.
the heartbreak of...
So you're not a Gen Z?
No.
Oh.
I'm I wish I was a Generation Alpha, but I'm like you, a Zillennial.
Ah, okay. That's why we get along so much, because we're
right?
exactly around the same age.
Same age.
95, 96, like that.
Yeah, correct. All this is done on purpose.
I see it.
Yeah.
Does it help in the boardroom to be taken more seriously?
Exactly.
Maybe that's what I'll do next.
Really?
Cultivating some facial hair. So I can walk at people and not like, reducing me to a young girl.
You in facial hair.
Yeah, I have done it. No, for real. I just had a movie come out where I had a full-on stash and like a... Yeah, when they stuck it on me.
What role
I
did you play?
was hot, actually.
You were a hot
guy. Yeah.
What role did you play?
I played, so it was in Harimau Malaya, and I played in Ultras. And did you know that in Malaysia, we can't have women Ultras?
Right.
Yeah, and so she had to pretend to be a guy to be able to get the Ultra experience.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta watch that one.
Mm-hmm. It was very much giving, like, if you had 24 hours as a dude, what would you do? And I was like, ooh,
What did you do? What
sent
would you
selfies to all of my female friends. I was like, yo, what's good?
So if you were a man for 24 hours, you just send selfies?
There are other things I would do that I probably shouldn't say on camera,
course,
but you guys can use your imagination. I mean, it would be interesting,
It would be very interesting. That's interesting. See, I'm sweating really. I forgot my fan. Cheap production.
It's okay, I'm here.
Okay, let's get a little serious here. Tell us a little bit about what's to come. What are you doing right now? What projects are you working on?
Ooh, there's a couple of things. So I think like in my career, I've always not traditionally, but always historically taken on the more like feminine roles. And I'm trying to do something where I break out of that and do more, not generally masculine stuff, but maybe show a different side of myself. Hence the character that pretended to be a boy for a little bit. The next project I'm working on is a action movie. So that's going to be really cool because I've done action movies before, but I never really get to do the action because I'm always the pretty girl. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I get it. So much of acting.
So is that why you're doing all these kickboxing things?
Yes. You see, that's where it's going.
Yeah.
So I started taking MMA classes, which I actually really enjoy.
Right.
And I just learned how to ride a motorbike.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yes, but you should... Can I show the bruises or is Astro going to have to censor that?
Show me the bruises.
Thieves, look at these.
What kind of bikes are you riding? Dude, what the heck?
This is not...
Oh, that's your kickboxing.
This is the curve.
Oh, dude.
Right? I'm covered in bruises from all of the strong... I'm bulking right now. I'm bulking.
The rough and toughness.
Yeah, no, but it's been a really interesting experience because I always actually have in my personal life as well been the very like girly girl.
Right.
So it's interesting to like break out of that box and do things that I really never thought in my entire life I would be riding a bike.
Mm-hmm. So you're from Klang.
I'm from Klang.
I'm from Klang.
I know.
I know, right?
That's why you were my radio dad. Because I was like, look, we even come from the same place.
You're born in October. I was born in October.
I know. You have epic facial hair. I'm about to be there.
There you go. And I was just thinking, since you're from Klang, do you speak Hokkien?
No lah. No. I only know how to say ang he.
What in the world is that again?
You don't speak Hokkien.
I do.
Are you from Klang?
I am from Klang.
Ang he.
Ang he? Hey, it's prawn.
Yes.
Red prawn?
Yeah.
She loves the red prawn durian.
Yeah. That's all I know how to say. Ang he.
Wow, do you speak Tamil?
No.
So what other languages do you speak?
Okay, so I feel really
She's going to
short-changed.
go uppity here right now.
No. I'm very short-changed in this situation.
Why?
So my family is Indian.
Correct. That's why I asked.
Having said that, they are very whitewashed. This is not my fault. This is generational trauma. Let me
Right.
just, my
So your
family's
mom's
gonna
from
kill me
Klang?
for this. My mom's from Klang, but she was born in London.
Okay.
Yeah, my grandpa was British educated
Right.
way back in the day. And
Right.
so they grew up, I think he spent a lot of his time there and grew up with a lot of Western budaya Barat,
Right.
which he then brought back and Barated all of us.
So she made it on. So you were the only Bharatedness in Klang lah.
Yeah, so no, we were not.
You were the
actually,
Bharat
do you know how
family.
many? Yeah, it was the Bharat side. But do you know how many like mixed families actually come out of Klang? I know like several of my friends that are like half white,
Really?
having yes from Klang.
All these Klangites.
I swear to God, there's a factory happening. They're making
I
the
know,
biscuits in
right?
The back. Yeah, I know. So we all ended up being very Bharated. So
Right.
I lost a lot of connection with my Tamil culture because beside the food.
Not even a single word.
I know.
Yen peru
Vange,
Amelia.
Poda.
No, Vange Poda all cannot.
Why?
Yen peru.
Yen peru Emilia.
Okay,
That's my name lah.
Yeah, that's your name. See, simple.
I know Kadavli.
Currently, okay.
That's very important.
Okay, very important.
You use that 10 times a day.
So when you go into an Indian restaurant, do you try to say something in Tamil?
No, they look at me. Come on. Do you know I've had people say to me, right? When they ask me what background or what ethnicity are you, I will say like I'm Malaysian, but I'm half white and half Indian. But sometimes I'll make them guess because I think it's a fun activity.
Right.
The first guess will be Malay.
Okay.
The next guess will be Chinese. The third guess will be I have no idea. I give up.
Really?
And I'm like, well, there are there are many
There's the
races. in Malaysia, but-
Sarani.
yeah, I mean maybe
Eurasians,
Orient, you know.
Yeah.
But it will never be Indian. And so when I say Indian, I've actually had people more than once in my life tell me, there's no way you're lying.
Okay.
I'm like, come on, love, take off.
What? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and then you're like,
oh,
okay. Yeah.
I believe you now.
Yeah, I believe you now. You're right.
Right. So you never learned Hokkien a little bit except for red.
I know it's embarrassing.
I know, terrible lah.
I know.
Come.
But
we'll have coffee.
我可以讲华语一点点.
Oh man, Mandarin. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, not bad.
Okay lah.
Okay, so no Tamil. I will teach you Tamil.
Okay, we have to do it.
We'll definitely.
What a
have to
dad's
do it.
fault, man.
Yeah, she can't even have coffee with me after 2 years.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
No.
You see, radio schedule is really, really havoc. I've been there, you know. It's a daily commitment.
So now tell me about you and your personal life and the people you hang out with. I see you hang out with your brother a lot.
I do. We work together.
Best of friends.
Best of friends.
Best of friends.
Yeah.
Huh? You ever had a fallout with him?
Yeah, but nothing
Many times.
major.
Nothing major.
No, we have a really stable, healthy relationship actually. Because
great.
yeah, we don't have a lot of cousins.
Oh,
So actually, no, it's not particularly out of anything. It's more so a lack of options. So growing up, it was very much
You've got no option.
No.
She's got no option, so she's hanging out with you.
My cousins and all quite a big age gap, and they live
Right.
in the UK. So it's just me and my brother. So we didn't really get to fight because if we fought, then who are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So we just grew up in an environment also where my mom was very, very like she stressed the importance of family, and so those were the values we were raised with.
Right. So he does work with you?
Yeah. So it's me, him, and we have a business partner as well. It's the three of us running the company.
Right. And what company is this?
It's a production company.
I'm letting you sell your company, right?
We're very B2B lah, so there's nothing really to sell customer facing, but we basically create social media content for brands.
Okay, so do you like pick up, newbies that are trying to be content creators, and you pick them up and you
Management
manage
is
them?
a whole ball game that I really like. We dabbled in it for a little bit, not gonna lie, but then I realized that it takes a lot of like daily checking in and making sure you're constantly to be able to do the best as a management team for an artist. And I don't think I have the capacity to do that on a personal level. And that's not something that I'd be willing to like delegate because I think it's so personal and so important that I think that it's better if as an artist you have a personal manager rather than you come to a company and we can do your accounts for you. We can do all the technical stuff, but on a personal level, can we really be there for you? I don't think my company can, so that's why we haven't fully gone into it yet. But if ever I change that up and I feel like I have more disposable time, then I would do it.
So we're about to end this.
Oh,
Okay.
that was so quick.
So quick, so
I thought
easy,
it was
right?
supposed to be spicy. Come on, it's two Indians on the couch and there's no spice.
I know, right?
Cannot
We have to
lah.
keep it mild. Yeah, because it's very spicy. See, I'm so hot already.
The spiciest thing with my bruises.
The spiciest thing was your bruises.
No, 100%.
No, but it's true. I had to dump a lot.
Is there a lot in there? That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
We can do one.
Well, just dump it.
Okay.
It's seeing how this has gone the other way.
Oh, it's been very nice.
Yeah, it's been very nice. It's been very nice, and I think I'm going to keep it like that. So this will probably be the first Red Room chat that I've had with someone that it didn't go left field. It was supposed to go left field.
Oh, was it supposed to?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. I'm having fun.
Okay.
So finally, though, let's just do this. I've seen you rap. I've heard you sing. I want to hear one favorite rap song of yours. Do it for the camera, because this girl, like I said, is multi-talented, right?
Let me think if there's one that doesn't involve swearing.
Yes,
or
profanity.
like, profanity, racial slur. I worked on radio. I still remember what I can and cannot say.
There you go.
This one is for the boys with the booming system, top down AC with the cooling system. When he come up in the club, he be blazing up. Got stacks on deck like he's saving up. And he ill, he real, he might want to deal. He pop bottles and he got the right kind of bill. He cold, he dope, he might sell. Always in the air, but he never fly. Coach, he up. Drip, drip, sailor on the ship. When he make it, something like that.
Dude, something like that.
Okay, live. As soon as I started censoring myself, that's when it really went left, to be honest.
Very nice.
Wait a second.
Nice.
That wasn't as clean as I thought it was.
No. Nothing is clean as you think it is.
No, true.
All right. You know what? Thank you very much for joining me on the couch.
Thank you for having me.
The Red Room appreciates your presence.
I appreciate you too.
Yeah. It's the nicest interview by far, really. Honestly, yeah. My bosses are going to go like, what the heck is this?
If we have time.
Yes.
This is the one and only time we can take one shot if you would like to. Mm-hmm. As my radio dad, I trust you. So this is a lot of power and responsibility.
Nah.
No.
I don't want to go down that road.
Can. Oh,
Yes.
good kind of
Okay.
nerve.
You can take one shot.
I don't have any shots to take it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you heard you got some dirt on me.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. But if I try to take any shots at you, we might need to take you to the hospital.
Oh, there you go.
We probably shouldn't do that. So
Thank you very much again, Amelia.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. That was so nice that I had no idea what to do after this. So I'm just probably going to retire. There's going to be no more Red Room from now on. I'm just kidding. I'll wait for my next guest, next episode. I'll see you then. This is the Red Room.